Hello YouTube, this is Clutch. This is Soren in front of the wall of dead motherboards. I watched your video tonight, Is God Science? I thought I'd make a quick response. And I was watching it and you said something along the lines of science cannot prove or disprove God. And the first thing that popped in my head was that, what do you mean by God? Even those who believe in God really can't figure out what God is. They just kind of define it however they want to fit whatever they want to believe. This goes for Christians, Muslims, what it can do is whatever. They just kind of define God or the gods. So when you're doing that, what difference does it make what you can prove or disprove? So I'm not really asking for a quote-unquote scientific proof of God. I'm just asking for a definition that isn't self-contradictory, or that at least makes some sense. Like, I would dare any theist to answer the question, why is there anything else? Why does the rest of the universe exist? Because as far as I'm concerned, the existence of the universe disproves special creation. It doesn't really disprove the deist position, but it definitely would disprove any sort of personal God, as far as I'm concerned. So as long as the rest of the universe exists, there's nothing that a theist could say that would convince me that there is a God. So I know you're trying. I do agree, though, that science is not an epistemology, and I have very clear, defined epistemology myself, which is in my materialistic non-dualism. But then again, Christianity or any other religion, theism, whatever you want to call it, really isn't an epistemology either, despite what Jack and Veritas want to say, because it's not really a foundation for examining anything. It's just it's not even really a philosophical foundation to anything. As people have shown, there's no morals in the Bible. I mean, the Bible as a moral foundation is absurd, for example. And a basis for reality, for how things really are, I mean, that's even more absurd. Guess what I'm trying to say is that the Bible, it really isn't an epistemology either. It's a story. It's a story of a man named God and his one lovely son, Jesus. And it's just that. I don't see how anyone could read more into it than that. I see no difference between the Bible and Lord of the Rings. If the Bible is proof of God, then Lord of the Rings is proof that hobbits exist. So it's just kind of not getting anywhere by saying that science can't prove God. It's like, we all know that. But it's also completely irrelevant to the debate, because it comes down to what does your epistemology do for you? Not do for you, but how does it handle how you interact with people around you? If your epistemology tells you that all gay people are an abomination and don't deserve any rights, then your epistemology is an immoral framework that just does not deserve to exist. And I know you're trying to play kind of like a mediator, or play maybe nicey-nicey between theists and atheists, but as far as I'm concerned, it's just not possible. This goes for both sides. It's really hard to get along with someone who says basically to your face, everything you believe is a lie. So I look forward to more videos, Clutch, and maybe we can figure out what kind of epistemology Christianity really is, because as far as I'm concerned, it's not one at all. Good night.